Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
All right, Ryan, we've all been stressed lately, right? Always something to do, things to worry about. How often do you give yourself a nice little treat?
Yeah, I should do it more.
Yeah, it could be like a little pastry or maybe even a small splurge to reward yourself at the end of a really rough day.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil myself though.
Oh, but you won't.
Okay. So, I'll just go for a buffet later.
Oh, very good.
Buy myself a new toy. Yeah, splash the cash. YOLO.
Do whatever makes you happy, Ryan. But to clarify, a lot of these treats do come in the form of food, but we are talking mostly about the cost of these treats and not the calories. But usually these treats represent getting what you won't usually get day to day, like a $5 dessert, the extra fancy $9 matcha, a labubu maybe, whatever you wouldn't typically spend on yourself, but you want to give yourself a treat.
Right, but you got to save these treats for a special occasion, right? Otherwise, it's going to lose its meaning. Like every day is a treat.
That's true. But I do it way more than I probably should. But it turns out I'm not alone, especially if you're part of Gen Z. This whole generation has taken treat yourself to a whole new level. And the best part is any excuse is a good excuse.
Right, so what's the thinking here?
Like you got a promotion, treat yourself. You didn't get that promotion, cheer yourself up and treat yourself. It's Monday, cheer yourself up and treat yourself. It's Friday, it's party time, treat yourself.
All right, so it's like celebrating all the little wins almost.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's called treat culture, and it's huge online. TikTok alone has over 23 million videos of people sharing their little treat hauls. There's even a whole meme trend called Sweet Little Treat, and it's basically become a shared, celebrated experience.
All right.
Yeah. So what's fascinating is that these little treats aren't just about indulgence. Experts say they also give Gen Z a sense of control, a bit of joy in uncertain times, especially with rising costs and the job market being shaky. A small purchase can feel like a tiny victory, right?
Yeah, where are they getting all this money from?
Well, it doesn't take that much money. Like if you're talking about just how much money they have in their bank accounts, they have $5 for that treat, right?
I'm thinking, right, Gen Z or the younger crowd might not have as much on their shoulders, the mortgages and
That's
all
true.
that. So they are a bit freer with their money.
And when the older generation would say stuff like, if you stop buying coffee outside for a year, you'd save like $1,000.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if you think about it, COE is $140,000. HDBs are $1 million. Coffee makes me happy now. So what is the $1,000 a year extra going to do for me when you can't buy anything substantial with that money anyway?
Yeah, I guess taking a step back and remembering why you're saving all that money in the first place is for it's to be happy.
That's true. But here's the flip side. Those small treats can snowball. And surveys show that 59% of Gen Zers admit treating themselves often leading to overspending. So the combination of buy now, pay later apps and instant delivery makes it so easy to spend impulsively. What starts as a $3 croissant can turn into a $200 shopping spree online.
So there is that danger of over-treating
Yes,
as well.
that's true. But businesses are actually totally leaning into this, using the word treat more often in their marketing, even in the headlines. Treat yourself to this. And a lot of people will walk by and go, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to treat myself to that bucket of chicken.
Yeah, or treat your loved ones.
Yeah. So what can we learn from this? Treat culture is more than just a trend. It's a way of coping, a way of rewarding yourself, and even building tiny communities online. But like all good things, it comes with the need for balance, right? So enjoy the treats, but maybe don't swipe that card without a second thought.
All right, Audrey, how are you going to treat yourself today?
Well, today I've had a pretty rough morning. I'm not going to get into it, but I'm going to have a nice bubble tea today. Treat yourself. What about you? What are you doing for yourself today?
Okay, I'll do bubble tea. I will upsize it.
Very good. Get a large. But whether it's a sweet little dessert or a quirky trinket or just a nice cup of coffee to lift your mood, a treat can really brighten your day. Just make sure your wallet doesn't end up in the red. So treat responsibly, folks.